Here is my simple soft glam tutorial. I'm starting off with the Secure the Blur primer from One Size Beauty. Now using the Essentials color case from Made by Mitchell, I'll be doing my eyebrows. For this, I'll be using the shade Toasty, and then I'm going to go in with the color Caramel just to line underneath. And then to line it on top, I'm using the color Sade. For my foundation, I'm going to use One Size's Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. I'm in the shade Dark Deep 25. So for contour, I had to play around with the shades on the Essentials case. I used Caramel, Sade, Toasty, and Richer. I just kept mixing those together to get the perfect brown that I needed. Now for blush, I'm using One Size's 3D Blush Trio and Whirly Pop. And I'm using the cream blush first in Choose Me. Now back to the Essentials palette. I'm using Caramel and Sade together to conceal and brighten up my under eye and everywhere else on my face. And this is how it looks before I start setting my face with all of the powders. To set my face, I'm using Carson's Black Magnet setting spray. To set the contour, we're using CoverGirl's Clean Fresh Pressed Powder in 230. Now back to Whirly Pop, going in with the shade Pick Me to set the blush. And to set my concealer, I'm using Carson's Soft Focus Makeup Powder. Now to blend everything together, I'm using CoverGirl's Clean Invisible Pressed Powder in the shade Tawny 165. And I just pretty much keep putting this all over my face until everything meshes together. For my lip liner, I'm using LA Girl's Perfect Precision in Chocolate. Then I'm using MAC's Matte Lipstick in Pink Plaid. I don't even know if they make this shade anymore. Now I'm topping it with Made by Mitchell's lip gloss in the shade Innocence. Now I'm using Carson's setting spray again, and I like to do this before I do my mascara. For mascara, I'm using Too Faced Better Than Sex, and here is my simple everyday look.